afternoon at the Sims Workshop. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So today we're going to be unboxing a FairyLoot box. I'm 99% sure this is my adult subscription box because the box has a design on it. And usually, if it's a plain box, that's not a subscription. It doesn't have the sword on it, so it's not the epic one. That one's only quarterly anyway. So, okay. Let's do this thing. Let's open it. Got some popcorn all over the floor. Echoes in the... Sorry. You guys just don't understand. You just don't understand, okay? This is the June adult fantasy box. Echoes in the Earth, and the book is Bury Our Bows in the Midnight Soil. I'm about to have 5 copies of this book, and I don't care. Because, okay, I have only read one book by V.E. Schwab, and it was The Invisible Life of Patty LaRue. Okay? That book absolutely made me into a fan for life. I love that book. Love that book. I love that book, okay? That book made me feel everything, and it's just amazing and wonderful, and I love it. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. So, I'm so excited for this one because it's sapphic, and I know I'm married to a man, but I am a bi woman. And I love sapphic stories. I really do. Heather Walter, she's one of my favorites. So this is a sapphic vampire fantasy. I love vampires. When I was a kid, my mom's friend at work said, what are you going to be doing this Thanksgiving weekend? She's like, oh, I'm going to take my daughter to go see Sleepy Hollow. You know, the one with Christina Ricci and Johnny Depp in the theaters. And you know what her coworker said to her? He's like, oh, you're raising one of those kids. I am the doom and gloom girl. And I quite like being the doom and gloom girl. What did my coworker just call me? My friend said I should do more cutesy stuff, right? And then my friend Gina's like, you're not cutesy though. That's not you. And I'm like, I can? And she's like, you can be cutesy, but she's like, but that's not you. And then she turned to my friend Jeff, and she's like, Jeff, is she cutesy? And he's like, she's gothsy. Gothsy. Like, goth and cutie. You know? I'm a hippie goth. That's what I always kind of designated myself as. A kind of hippy-dippy, don't mess with my zen kind of person. But that kind of just explains my obsession with vampires, okay? Interview with the Vampire. I love the movie with, I love the new show, but I do still love the movie with Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. I mean, I think that's one of Tom Cruise's best roles, you know, being a queer vampire. It's one of his best roles in the world, in my opinion. I love it. I wish he would do more of that. Now he's just like action star Tom Cruise, which no hate. But, damn. I love vampires. I love gothic fantasies. I love all that stuff, you know. Shirley Jackson. I took literature of the Gothic twice in college. And in fact, one time the teacher turned the conversation to me. He's like, Cynthia, you know everything about Ezra Bathory. Why don't you lead the class today? And I'm like, oh, the Countess of Blood. Sure, why not? Yeah, that just little tidbit about me. I am strange and unusual, okay? Look at those edges. Look at that cover. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Can you see? If you want full close-up photos, don't worry, they will be on my Instagram. Alright, so it is a, let's see, what do they call this? They call it something specific. A colorway variation of the trade cover. So, if you know the trade cover, it's mostly just shades of blue, right, with roses on there. This is their colorway variation. I quite like that. I do like that. Give you guys a nice kind of close-up. Hopefully you can see it. Ever since I read Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, I have become a huge fan of Schwab. I've since bought almost all her books. Now, I'm about to have 5 copies of this book, okay? I bought the Owl Crate, I bought the Aluminum Crate, I got this one, I bought the one at Barnes & Noble because it was signed, and I'm gonna get it in my bookish box. Don't judge me, okay? I'm a crazy person who loves books. You know you're not one to judge. In any case, we listen and we don't judge. Here's the book. Here's the front cover. Nice little close-up for you guys. Spine. Back cover. What does it say? Bury my bones in midnight soil, plant them shallow and water them deep, and in my place will grow a feral rose, soft red petals hiding sharp white teeth. Ooh. Ooh, I like that a lot. She's so good at storytelling. You can see the foiling there. Let's see. Letter, digital signature. Ooh. And here we go, back end pages. I'm so here for this. I'm so freaking here for it. I'm so excited. Excited, okay? In any case, thank you for listening to rant about myself for a little bit, and thank you for tuning into this unboxing. I just wanted you to understand why I'm excited. Like, understand who I am as a person so that you can understand why I'm about to have 5 copies of this book. As of right now, I have 2. The others haven't come in yet. I'm crazy and I know it. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Thank you all once again for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your book loving friends. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, happy reading.